So I think for me, I have a series of proud moments where I can actually watch the grace and dignity of how we handle changes and how we come out still being the Katzen group.
My proudest moment took place the day after the April 26th riot. Within a day, we rolled out the Fund for Rebuilding Baltimore for immediate repairs, relief, and also longer-term systemic changes.
The proudest moment when we embarked on a strategic planning process, and that was a plan which we did not necessarily want to sit on a bookshelf and collect dust, but actually engage staff input and feedback in terms of the planning and the work that we're doing.
About 8 months ago, we won a pretty big deal away from a competitor of ours, based solely on the fact that this partner had heard of our reputation in the industry. It's the dozens of relationships that my account management team, business development team, executive team have built across an industry, so much so that the values we think that we are portraying are seen by people we don't even work with yet.
I wish I had known early in my career that building a unified culture is the key to breaking down silos and creating workplace fulfillment. I am doing that daily now at the Baltimore Community Foundation.
What I learned about business in this short period of time is that every day things change, and you have to be willing to understand when to course correct, and none of the expectations you ever have are how things specifically turn out.
So as a kid, I used to watch TV and I used to think it would be so neat to be a lawyer, to get to stand up and argue and debate and how powerful they seemed. But then 17 years old, I went to work at the Katzen group and I met Dr. Katzen, and well, that dream changed.
Number one was a member of Congress. My sister was a Capitol page for a congressman when I was 8 years old, so I had the chance to visit the U.S. Capitol a couple of times, and I was very much enamored by the trappings of Washington. And a close second was third base for the Baltimore Orioles.
I always was really into computers, and I loved technology, and I've always wanted to be in that position where you create things that are technology-oriented and that provide great value to people, and I think that's something I get to do at Dunbar every day.
From a very early age, I actually just was obsessed with animals. I learned to read pretty early, but I would only read the encyclopedia about mammals. So the first thing I wanted to be, I think, was a zoologist, and it's pretty fitting because my company now, we're all about pandas.